My name is Federgreendoes, and I am here to tell you about a new ultimate fighting league I am creating. If you saw the movie Fight Club, I say to you, those people were pussies, every last one of them. Keep that in mind as I show you the wonders of death by PowerPoint. Next slide, please. There are 300 million PowerPoint users in the world. A good deal of them are nerds, which means I could take down, let's say, 75% of them. Looking out in the crowd, I see that a lot of you are nerds as well. Think about the people who use PowerPoint. Could you take them? I think so. Next slide, please. They do 30 million presentations each day. They're tired, they're weak, they're whiny. Next slide, please. About 1 million presentations are going on right now at this very moment. I want you to think about an enemy you had in high school. Someone you just hate. Now think of him doing a PowerPoint presentation. Now think about yourself storming into his meeting and just squeezing his neck until his head pops. Death by PowerPoint. Next slide, please. 50% of them are unbearable. What am I saying? You know what makes the PowerPoint presentation a little bit more bearable? Next slide, please. Lots of people are killing each other with bad presentations. I say it's time to kill each other with brute force. What? Next slide, please. They are all dead. Well, almost, until you get your hands on them. Next slide, please. Okay, they're going in a vicious circle. Bad presentation, bad communication, bad relation, less sales, less money, less training. You know what that slide says to me? 3 people could have died in the time it took me to read all of that. Let's stop focusing on text and start focusing on gore. Let's turn this cycle of arrows into a cycle of violence. After all, what is violence but a terrible cycle that can never be broken? Next slide, please. Let's make the world a better place. Some people take that to mean let's make the world a safer place or a less violent place. I submit to you that making the world a better place means using violence against those who truly, truly deserve it. Next slide, please. Why are they doing it? Look at this guy. Just look at this guy. Think about if you were just to pop out at him from behind a building, what's the first thing you would do? Picture his expression changing from this to this. Oh, Lord, next slide, please. Bullets don't kill people. People kill people. Unintentionally or intentionally. Next slide, please. Mainly due to the lack of significance, structure, simplicity, rehearsal, and gym time. I signed up for 24-hour, it's not that bad. I paid like $300 down, that's over 2 years. It comes out to like $12 a month. Sometimes parking is more. What I'm saying is that you can really work on your body and build yourself up for less than the cost of, like, say, a latte every day. Next slide, please. Significance. Next slide, please. Why do you present? To pass the information your boss told you to, or to make meaning? What makes more meaning than bloodshed? Meaning is relative. Meaning is something you create inside your own head. That's what meaning is. Meaning is whatever you want it to be. Next slide, please. What's the subject and why it matters to you? Again, this goes back to the personalization, picturing people you hate from high school. Maybe even people you hate in this room right now. Everybody look around. Look to your left. Look to your right. Picture one of those people that you'd like to lay the smackdown on. This is personalization. Next slide, please. How presentations work. Significance creates passion. When I told you to make it personal, when you really pictured left or right, who's going to get it first? That makes something well up inside you. Get it? Yeah. Next slide, please. Are you passionate? Check yourself. I'll turn away while you do. Are you done yet? Okay. Next slide, please. This is passion. Look at that guy. That guy is ready to go into battle. He is saying, they may take my PowerPoint, but they'll never take my freedom! Next slide, please. This is passion. That's clearly the sneaky kind of passion, where you see behind your eye. That's like, I always lived next door to Amy, and she was a quiet gal. But it's passion nonetheless. People have different kinds of passion, and that's okay, as long as you can ultimately exert your passion in the most brutal way possible. Next slide, please. This is passion. Look at that man praying for assistance, praying for his passion, praying for a better hairdo. Next slide, please. This is not, oh my goodness, look at this collection of losers. That is your everyday PowerPoint people, but I beg you to think about how each of their lives could be improved, how each of your lives could be improved by death by PowerPoint.